Hello, today I'm going to be trying out the Simptap 48 acrylic marker set that Arrtx sent to me. I don't know if it's Arrtx or Arrtx. I was actually so insanely excited when Arrtx reached out to me because I've been really wanting to try their markers for a really long time. Also, sorry if I sound a little goofy. I'm recovering from a sickness. Which is actually the third time this year I've gotten sick, which is crazy. So these are the markers. It has a brush nib, and it has a pump in the back to activate the ink. And it also comes with like a little cap over the pump so you don't accidentally press that. And here's the swatches. With some of them, the ink was very juicy, like it came out very inky. And so when it dried, it kind of cracked a little bit. But it's nothing that just wiping off your nib won't fix. But the colors are super pretty and vibrant, and I was so excited to use them. So I drew Tighnari from Genshin Impact. He's my favorite character ever, so I thought, who better than him to draw to try out some new art supplies? At first, I was a little scared to try and like really blend the markers because I didn't want to dirty up the nibs. So I just I used my fingers to try and blend them a little bit. I don't know why I was so scared because I've used them a little bit more and I just blend with them. It's fine. They don't get that dirty. I don't know if I showed any of this on camera. I should have, but when when the marker's been sitting for a bit, like you'll grab like a peachy color, and then you'll open it, and it'll be yellow on the nib, like on the tip of it, and I think it's just like the ink separating or something. Like I'm not too sure. I don't know how these markers work. But you have to kind of wipe off the like yellow color or whatever the other color is, and just shake it some more to kind of mix it more, and then it's fine. I have watched some other videos about these markers and it had the same thing, but it's really not a big deal. I really like how juicy these markers are. I didn't find myself getting scared that they were going to dry out while I was filling in an area, which is really nice. I normally hate filling in large areas with markers and things with that because like I just get like so anxious that like it's going to run out of ink and then like I won't be able to finish it. With this drawing, I'm honestly not really sure what I even drew. I just knew that I wanted to draw Tighnari. So like, I don't really know what like the theme or anything is like with the drawing. Like, I don't even know what he's wearing. His outfit is really weird. Like, I don't know what he's wearing. Yeah, and I don't know what like the background elements are. Like, I don't know. And then I just thought it would be nice to just add like a white cat or something. I don't know. I think it turns out kind of cute though. But like I don't know what it is. His face was really intimidating to draw because I drew it so small. So I end up having to do most of his face off camera, and it actually surprisingly turns out decent. One thing about his face is that it doesn't really look like how I've ever drawn him, but that's also kind of how it's like every single time I draw him. It's really sad because I want to be able to be like one of those people where it's like I have a very distinct way I draw a certain character. But I feel like, I don't know, I haven't really like sat down and actually tried to like practice like figuring out how I want to draw him. Like, it's like I don't really have a way that I like to draw his eyes or how I like to draw his nose or like his mouth. I draw mouths the same, never mind. But I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of consistency, but I don't know, I don't see it that much. I feel like every picture that I draw of him, like I look at it and like his nose is in a completely different place. So that's something I really want to work on. I want to figure out how I want to draw him and then do that consistently. Something I forgot to do that I was a little upset about was with my other paint markers. I started doing a thing where I color in the whole sketch with, so far I've only used red, but I should try out some other colors. But I color in the whole thing with red, and then I just color everything else normally over that. And it makes it so some of the red kind of like shows through, like it kind of peeks through all of the colors. And it's just, I don't know, it looks really cool. So since I forgot, I kind of just went over with the red in some spots to make it look like I did that, to give it the same effect. And I think it worked good enough. So I made sure to actually do that with the little landscape thing in the back, because I've done a couple landscapes with my other paint markers and I did like the same effect, and so that was something I was really wanting to do with the little landscape thingy in the background. It's a really simple one. It's just kind of like a big sun with some hills. But I think it looks cute. But yeah, with this one, you're actually kind of able to see the effect I was talking about, where I don't completely color in everything, and the red just shows through, and I think it just looks cool. Yeah. And then I started coloring in the little window thingy. Again, I don't really know what this background is. I just needed to fill some space, so I just put a window there. um, but yeah, I used this really nice yellow. It was actually really satisfying to use. I don't know, there's just certain colors that are always just so fun to like fill things in with. Like, I think for me, it's always like yellow and like reds. Like, those are always like so satisfying. And so was this blue. This blue was also like so satisfying because like it was such like a nice pop of color and stuff. Um yeah, I think that might be my favorite part of this drawing. I love the pop of the blue flowers. And it's just a very pretty blue. That was kind of my only plan with this drawing. I just knew that I wanted to use like yellows and oranges and blues. And then I also wanted a white cat. Because I just think those colors look very nice together, and I don't think I use those colors a lot. So yeah, that was the only thing that I actually had planned out for this drawing. I feel bad because a lot of this drawing was done off camera. Um, it was just, I don't know, I just was very intimidated the whole time. Like the whole time I felt like it just wasn't turning out, and so sometimes I had to just kind of turn off the camera and just like kind of start working on it. And then I would realize it's like actually it's not that bad. I just need to keep working on it. It's fine. I also love how these flowers turned out. I love like how all the blending is and stuff. It's probably my favorite part to look at when I look back at the drawing. It's the flowers. It's just, I don't know, it's satisfying. And then I also realized I forgot his tail, so I added that in. And then I added some washi tape because I still wasn't very happy with how it was turning out. Like now that I look back on it, it's really not that bad. I actually really like it. But at the time I was just so not happy with it, so I kept trying to add things to try and save it. So I added washi tape. I don't like how I added the washi tape in the videos, so I actually ended up changing it afterwards. I changed where I put them. Yeah. And then I added stars because I felt like it was still looking flat and boring. And honestly, I feel like it probably could have done without them. But it still looks cute. And it's done! Thank you so much to Arrtx for sending me these markers. They're so fun to use. I've used them so much more off camera. I'll show what else I've drawn on screen. I'll put that on screen. But yeah, they're so fun to use. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!